John from Arbor Arms here with an in-depth look at the Minimalist radio pouch, or the MRP. The MRP comes stock with our Tri-Glide toggle for securing the radio and the MOLLE LZ. Our LZ attachment system is a way to attach the actual radio pouch via MOLLE or the assaulter wing for front plate bag attachment, or the Velcro wing for front plate bag attachment on traditional cummerbunds. The MRP was designed for the 148 and 152 radios with their myriad of different length batteries, but because of the shock cord tensioning system and the adjustable stirrup, it will also fit smaller LE radios like the Motorola 7000 series. An added advantage of the adjustable stirrup is that you can raise and lower the radio inside the pouch. That way you can get it off from the hips and out of your armpits for a more comfortable wear. To adjust the ride height of the radio in the MRP, first remove the radio, then slide the pull tabs towards the knot, push the excess shock cord through the first anchor, down through the second anchor, across the radio pouch and back up through the adjacent anchor, and back across the pouch down through the second anchor to the stirrups. Then remove the stirrups from their Velcro anchors, slide it down to the desired height, and reattach the stirrups to their Velcro anchors evenly. Reinsert the radio and secure it. To raise the stirrups, follow the same steps and adjust in the opposite direction. Remember, excess shock cord is routed through the lower loop when adjusting the stirrups. To adjust the pouch for larger or smaller radios, take in or let out shock cord via the upper loop and the knot on the right-hand side. To ensure a secure radio, shock cord must be routed over the front and rear edges and the stirrup over the sides. You can also add a Max 1 pad to pad the body side corners of the radio. To attach the Max 1 pad, start by removing the stirrups from the MRP. I recommend tacoing the tips of the stirrup so it slides through the stirrup anchors more easily. Ensure the stirrup anchors are facing the radio. Repeat for the opposite side and adjust the pad a ½ inch from the bottom of the Velcro. Then reinsert the anchors and attach them inside the pouch. Then reinsert the radio. You can upgrade the standard Tri-Glide anchor with a side release buckle anchor with our MFF kit, which we recommend for anyone using 152 radios with GPS antennas or doing airborne operations. To install the MFF kit, remove the Tri-Glide anchor and Velcro on the female buckle anchor. Then take the male buckle and slide it into the pull tab and clip it closed. Now that we've attached the Max 1 and the MFF kits, let's go over a couple of the different LZ mounting options that we have. This is the assaulter wing, used specifically for our assaulter plate carriers, and this is the Velcro wing, which you can also use on our assaulter plate carrier if you're using a placard, whether it be the 3-mag placard or the All MOLLE or some of the other ones that we're going to be coming up with here in the near future. But it'll also work with more traditional cummerbund or more traditional plate carriers with the Velcro closure, as you can see under there. So to attach the assaulter wing on the assaulter plate carrier, open up the front plate bag, move your plate, and then go into the false bottom against the MOLLE side. And you'll see these bites of webbing that go in. There's a little channel, 2 different channels, so depending on your chest size and the plate size, you can go to the outer channel or the inner channel. I'm going to be going to the outer channel. You're going to take the 2 bites and you're going to put them through these 2 slits, like so. And even if you're running it with the Maritime, you can see this has the Maritime cable in it. If you pull the Maritime, you still want a radio attached to the front plate bag to stay on the front plate bag. So rather than routing it through the cables, we're going to be routing it with the slip clips. So you take that little tab and you run the slip clip through the bite of webbing and close it. And obviously you do the same thing for the top one, but that's not, we're going to be taking that off in a second. And then you have the LZ, you can open that up and attach the radio. I'm not going to attach it right now because I'm actually going to show you the Velcro wing. So with our Velcro wing, to use it on the assaulter plate carrier, there's a little hole in the center that you're going to push the Cobra buckle through. And this keeps the radio on the inside, that way it's easier to close the cummerbund. And so right there, you have that same LZ. You can mount that. Reinsert your plate. Put the radio up against your body, and you can see that Cobra buckle is still easily accessible. And close it up. So that's how we attach the assaulter and Velcro wings. You can see this is a little bit too tight, so I can loosen this up and slide it out a little bit further, and that'll go with the contour of my body a little bit more. It's going to change from person to person based on your plate to chest ratio, but you can see that is a lot more streamlined than it was when it was too tight. So one other advantage that you have with the Minimalist radio pouch is that you can actually change batteries while it's still on. Just move the stirrup and the shock cord out of the way, and then slide the entire radio forward. You can twist it off, twist on a new battery, and then slide it back up. And this is, again, really crucial that you make sure that that stirrup comes off from the sides, and that both shock cords, you can see that one's off, that both shock cords are going off the front and rear. Those are some of the advantages of the Minimalist radio pouch. In the past, many operators had to choose between a Maritime release or an ideal comm setup. Through those experiences, we designed the Minimalist radio pouch and the Flex Maritime systems to work together so you don't have to. You can see we have a 152 attached via an assaulter wing to the front plate bag. We have a PTT with mic and earbud, and an FM body-worn antenna. On the rear plate bag, we have a radio coming off from the cummerbund with the cables secured to the cummerbund straps via Velcro One wrap, with a multi-band antenna via a antenna reroute cable, and a PTT on the shoulder straps secured by one of our Flex shoulder pads. You know the requirements for your mission better than we do, so come to arborarmsusa.com and get the gear you need for your kit.